Have you ever looked at someone who's achieved incredible success, a self-made millionaire or a legendary figure, and wondered, what if I could think and act like them? What if the key to unlocking your own potential lies not in luck or talent, but in a deliberate shift in mindset and behavior? Today, we're exploring the timeless wisdom of Napoleon Hill, the man who spent over 20 years studying the habits of the world's most successful people, from Andrew Carnegie to Thomas Edison. In his groundbreaking book, Think and Grow Rich, Hill revealed that true wealth starts in the mind. But this isn't just about money. It's about achieving any big goal that sets your heart on fire, whether it's building a thriving career, starting a family legacy, or making a positive impact on the world. If you're a young person in a developed country like the US, UK, or Australia, facing pressures like student debt, job market competition, or the constant pull of social media distractions, know that you're not alone. I've been there too, and Hill's principles help me navigate those challenges with clarity and confidence. So, let's embark on this journey together. By the end, you'll have a blueprint to think like a millionaire and act like a legend, turning your dreams into reality. Stick with me and let's dive in. 1. Cultivate a burning desire, the foundation of all achievement. Let's start with a spark that ignites everything, a burning desire. Napoleon Hill emphasized that success begins with a definite purpose, something so compelling that it consumes your thoughts and fuels your actions. Think about it. Without a clear, passionate goal, it's easy to drift through life, reacting to circumstances rather than shaping them. For many young people today, especially in fast-paced societies like ours, the challenge is pinpointing what truly excites you amid endless options. Maybe you're scrolling through LinkedIn, seeing peers land dream jobs, and feeling a twinge of envy mixed with uncertainty. That's normal, but Hill teaches us to channel that into desire. Imagine this. Hill interviewed over 500 millionaires, and every single one had a crystal clear vision. Andrew Carnegie, for instance, didn't just want to make steel. He desired to revolutionize industry and build an empire. So, how do you cultivate this? First, take time for quiet reflection, perhaps journaling in the morning or during a walk in the park. Ask yourself, what legacy do I want to leave? What problem in the world lights me up? Make it specific. If your goal is financial freedom, define it. I desire to earn $100,000 a year by age 30 through my tech startup. Write it down, read it daily, and let it become an obsession. But desire isn't just wishing, it's emotional. Feel the joy of achievement in advance. Visualize yourself living that life, the freedom, the impact, the security. This isn't fluffy advice. It's backed by Hill's research. When desire burns hot, it overrides fear and doubt. I've seen friends in the UK transform from aimless graduates to successful entrepreneurs by locking in on one passion. You can too. Remember, as Hill said, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Start small today. Identify your desire, nurture it like a fragile flame, and watch it grow into a wildfire that propels you forward. This is your foundation. Build it strong. 2. Build unshakable faith. Believe in your vision before it exists. Now that you've ignited your desire, the next step is to build unshakable faith. Napoleon Hill described faith as the eternal elixir which gives life, power, and action to the impulse of thought. In simple terms, it's believing in your goal so deeply that doubt doesn't stand a chance. For young adults in places like Australia or the US, where opportunities abound but failures sting publicly, think startup flops or career setbacks. Faith is your shield. It's easy to lose heart when rejections pile up or when social media bombards you with everyone else's highlights. But Hill reminds us that faith isn't blind. It's cultivated. How? Through repeated affirmations and visualization. Hill drew from his own life. Orphaned young and starting with nothing, he believed he could interview the greats and distill their secrets. He did, because he had faith. Start by affirming your worth daily. Say things like, I am capable of achieving my goals. The universe is conspiring in my favor. Pair this with evidence. Recall past wins, no matter how small, like acing a tough exam or overcoming a personal hurdle. Faith also means surrounding yourself with positivity. He'll advise seeking a mastermind group, friends or mentors who uplift you. In today's world, that could be online communities on Reddit or local meetups in London or New York. Avoid naysayers. They erode faith like acid. And when doubts creep in, as they will, counter them with action. Take one small step toward your goal daily. Action reinforces belief. Think of legends like Oprah Winfrey, who credits Hill's principles for her rise from poverty. She had faith in her story's power long before the world did. You have that power too. Nurture your faith gently, like tending a garden. Water it with positive thoughts. Weed out negativity, and soon it'll bloom into the confidence that turns obstacles into stepping stones. Believe me, once faith takes root, you're unstoppable. 3. Harness autosuggestion. Program your subconscious for success. Moving forward, let's talk about autosuggestion, one of Hill's most powerful tools. This is essentially self-talk, the art of influencing your subconscious mind through repeated, positive statements. He'll call it the method by which you may reach and influence your subconscious mind. Why does this matter? Your subconscious drives 95% of your actions, according to modern psychology, so programming it right is like upgrading your internal software for peak performance. For young people navigating the digital age, where negative self-talk from comparison on Instagram or TikTok is rampant, autosuggestion is a lifesaver. It counters that inner critic whispering, "You're not good enough," or "Why bother?" He'll learn this from titans who use it to maintain focus amid chaos. Thomas Edison, for example, persisted through 10,000 failures because his mind was wired for success. To apply it, craft affirmations tied to your desire. Something like, "Every day, I am getting closer to my goal of financial independence through smart investments and hard work." Repeat them twice daily, morning and night, in a quiet space with emotion. Feel the words. Don't just recite them. Hill suggested mixing faith with desire here, visualizing as you affirm. Make it a habit. Set reminders on your phone, or record your voice and listen during commutes in Sydney or LA traffic. Over time, this rewires your brain, turning positive thoughts into automatic responses. I've used this to overcome procrastination in my own projects, and it works wonders. Remember, autosuggestion isn't magic. It's science-backed, aligning with concepts like neuroplasticity. Be patient and consistent. If slips happen, gently redirect. No self-judgment. As Hill said, your subconscious mind recognizes and acts upon only thoughts which have been well mixed with emotion or feeling. Infuse yours with passion and watch your actions align effortlessly with your millionaire mindset. This tool is in your hands. Use it to become the legend you're meant to be. 4. Acquire specialized knowledge. Turn learning into leverage. With your mind primed, it's time to acquire specialized knowledge, the kind that sets legends apart. Napoleon Hill stressed that general knowledge, while useful, won't make you rich or successful. It's specialized expertise that creates value. In Think and Grow Rich, he noted that Henry Ford succeeded not because he knew everything, but because he knew where to find the knowledge he needed. For today's youth and developed nations, education is abundant. Universities, online courses on Coursera or Khan Academy. But the trap is scattering efforts without focus. You're bombarded with information overload, leading to analysis paralysis. Hill's advice? Hone in on knowledge that directly serve your desire. If your goal is tech entrepreneurship, dive deep into coding, AI, or marketing. Not everything under the sun. Start by assessing gaps. What skills do I need? Then seek them purposefully. Read books, attend webinars, or apprentice under experts. Hill himself invested years learning from the best. Form alliances. Network on LinkedIn or at events in Manchester or Chicago. Remember, knowledge alone isn't power. Applied knowledge is. Apply it through experimentation. Launch a side hustle, like a blog or app, to test theories. Failures? They're tuition in disguise, as Hill viewed them. Legends like Elon Musk embody this, specializing in rocketry and EVs to build empires. Be strategic. Dedicate time weekly to learning. Save 5 to 10 hours. Track progress in a journal. This builds confidence, turning you from novice to expert. And share your knowledge. Teaching reinforces it. In a world valuing specialists, this principle positions you as indispensable. Gently remind yourself, You're capable of mastering anything with focus. Hill's millionaires weren't born geniuses. They pursued knowledge relentlessly. Do the same, and you'll act like a legend, leveraging expertise to achieve goals others deem impossible. Your journey to mastery starts now. Embrace it with open arms. 5. Spark your imagination, the workshop of the mind. Now, let's ignite your imagination, what he'll call the workshop of the mind, where all plans are created. He divided it into synthetic imagination, rearranging existing ideas, and creative imagination, tapping into infinite intelligence for new ones. This is crucial because without it, desire remains a dream, not a blueprint. In our connected world, young people often stifle imagination with constant input, podcasts, news feeds, leaving little room for original thought. Hill warns against this. Legends like Walt Disney use imagination to envision empires from sketches. To harness it, create space, meditate, walk in nature, or daydream without devices. Pose what are questions. What if I combine my passion for fitness with tech to create an app? Visualize vividly, engaging all senses. Hill suggested stimulating imagination through masterminds, brainstorming with like-minded peers. Join groups on Meetup or Discord. Read fiction or biographies to spark ideas. Hill did this extensively. Apply it daily. When facing problems, imagine solutions creatively. Stuck in a job? Envision pivoting to freelancing. Persistence here yields breakthroughs. Remember, imagination fueled the iPhone or Netflix. Ordinary ideas reimagined. Nurture yours gently. It's your superpower. As Hill said, imagination is the most marvelous, miraculous, inconceivably powerful force the world has ever known. Let it guide you to think like a millionaire, innovating paths to success. Trust this inner workshop. It's building your legendary future. 6. Organize your planning. Turn dreams into actionable steps. With imagination flowing, organize your planning, the bridge from thought to reality. Hill devoted a chapter to this, emphasizing that successful people plan meticulously with input from others. No lone wolves. Even Carnegie had advisors. For young adults juggling studies, jobs, and social life, poor planning leads to overwhelm. Hill's solution? Create definite plans, flexible but detailed. Start with your desire. Break it into steps. Short-term, daily/weekly, and long-term, monthly/yearly. Use tools like planners or apps, Trello, Notion. Outline resources needed. Time, money, skills. Then, form a mastermind alliance. Trusted confidants for feedback. Hill's millionaires met regularly. You can too, virtually or in person in places like Melbourne cafes. Review and adjust plans often. Rigidity kills momentum. When plans fail, and they will replace them immediately as Hill advised. Think of J.K. Rowling. Planned her Harry Potter series amid rejections. Persisting with organization. You can organize your way out of chaos. Be kind to yourself in planning. Start small to build wins. This habit creates order, reducing stress. Hill said, create a definite plan for carrying out your desire and begin at once. Do so, and you'll act like a legend, methodically conquering goals. Your organized path awaits. Step onto it with confidence. 7. Embrace persistence, the sustained effort that wins the race. Finally, embrace persistence, the sustained effort necessary to induce faith. As he'll put it, it's the glue holding everything together, turning temporary defeats into triumphs. Hill shared stories of people quitting just before success, like the miner who stopped 3 feet from gold. In competitive environments like the UK job market or US startups, persistence combats burnout and instant gratification culture. Social media promises quick wins, but Hill knew real success demands grit, cultivated by viewing obstacles as temporary. When Edison failed repeatedly, he persisted, saying he found ways that didn't work. Develop a never-give-up mantra. Remind yourself daily. Build habits. Set non-negotiable routines, like daily goal work. Seek inspiration from biographies. Rest when needed. Persistence isn't burnout, but resume quickly. Support systems help. Accountability partners keep you going. Celebrate small victories. to fuel momentum. Hill's own 25-year journey to write his book exemplifies this. You have that resilience too. Gently push through discomfort. On the other side lies your legend status. As Hill noted, persistence is to the character of man as carbon is to steel. Forge your character with it, and no goal is out of reach. Persist, my friend. You're closer than you think. We've journeyed to Napoleon Hill's profound principles, from igniting a burning desire to embracing persistence, and seeing how they form a roadmap to think like a millionaire and act like a legend. These aren't abstract ideas. They're proven tools that transform countless lives, including mine, and they can do the same for you. Take a moment now to reflect. Which principle resonates most? How will you apply it to your biggest goal? Remember, success isn't reserved for the elite. It's for those who persistently apply these steps with faith and imagination. If this video touched you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below sharing what you learned or how it inspired you. Your story might encourage someone else. And if you found value here, please give a thumbs up, subscribe for more gentle guides on personal growth, and share it with a friend who's chasing dreams. Together, we can build a community of legends in the making. Thank you for watching. Go forth and achieve greatness. Until next time, keep thinking big and acting boldly.